You can always take it a step further and start your own hive, but you want to make sure you know what you're getting into first. I talked with Lee and Teri McGarr of the North Central Washington Beekeepers Association, and by the way, my sincerest apologies to Lee for my bad camera work. And they say getting off to a good start can make all the difference.
You definitely want to go out and see what's all involved before you decide to pick it up as even a hobby. 'Cause it's a little bit more work than just putting a box in your backyard and waiting for honey. So,
because year after year we see people coming and getting into beekeeping, and it's a lot more work than what they think it is, and they'll give it up as a bad job. First year, that's it, they're done.
There's a certain level of, in fact, a great level of responsibility if you want to be a good beekeeper anyway, correct?
yeah. Yeah, you need to manage your bees. You need to keep, take care of them. You need to treat for mites. You need to provide a proper apiary, water, resources. Even though bees will fly up to 8 miles for resources, you wouldn't want your other pets or animals that you have flying or walking to get food and water. So you need to be a responsible beekeeper and provide stuff so they're not over at the neighbor's hot tub trying to get water because you don't have any water out for them, or the neighbor's pool.
And it seems as though there are a lot of things people who aren't even beekeepers can do to help the bees stay healthy and help beekeepers keep their bees healthy.
Yeah, they can avoid spraying any pesticides or fungicides when the bees are active, and even bee-safe stuff needs to be applied when bees aren't on the plants.
So sort of the end of the day.
Yeah, and they can also, they can plant plants in their yards that will help the bees. Even if they don't want to be a beekeeper, they can plant items to keep their bees in their gardens where they want pollination, in their vegetable gardens. So there's tons of stuff they can
do. Even like dandelions?
Yeah, even dandelions. Dandelions are one of the first resources of a honeybee when it comes up in spring. The wax will be bright yellow, the pollen's bright yellow. The honey they make from it is I'm told it tastes really good.
What can you tell us about the North Central Washington Beekeepers Association? They seem like they'd be a good resource.
Yeah, we've got people that will mentor other people, that if they are first year beekeepers and they feel like they're stuck and they just don't know what they need to do, then they will go out and help them and show them, how to go through a hive and what they need to know.
Well, and also I know that you offer services as far as equipment and supplies, but I imagine if you're also a great resource for asking questions too.
People come to my house to buy one thing and they're here for an hour.
Yeah, we open this up as being a resource for supplies, but also being a source for people to come and see bees, ask questions, get help with mentoring. We mentor a lot of people every year, anywhere from 15 to 20. There's nobody we say no to. Sometimes it's not on their schedule, it's on ours, because we have bees as well. And so, but we usually, especially somebody's struggling, we want to help them make sure their bees survive and make it a happy, fun experience and not an upsetting, because a lot of people get really attached to them. I mean, Teri gets really attached to their family. And when you lose a hive after you've worked all summer to take care of them, it's heartbreaking that you've lost them. I mean, not only did you lose the bees and your time and everything, but it's, you did everything that you thought you needed to do. You just didn't ask the question.
You can do everything right and still lose your hive in the wintertime.
You still feel as though you failed in a way somehow,
yeah.
even though it's out of you.
You need somebody there to tell you that, not everything's perfect, but if you're not afraid to ask questions and ask for help before you're into too much trouble, then there's always something people can do.
You guys are certainly comfortable with bees on you. That's great.
Well, so, you kind of have to be if you're a beekeeper.
Lee and Teri, thank you so much. We appreciate you visiting with us.
Thank you for having us.
Glad we could do it.
Here's for healthy bees.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Once again, thanks to Teri and Lee McGarr. You can check out their website at ncwbees.org. You might want to check with local regulations before you get started.